Dodge.
Frontal.
Affix.
Embrace me.
Oh, I'm... I used to be that guy. I was standing in mechanics, face tanking everything, pulling extra mobs by accident, and I was wondering why I was always dying, guys. But now I finally hit 3k rating, guys. That doesn't sound a lot for you, but believe me, I am a former PvP player and I actually spent only a month playing Mythic dungeons. I had no idea what I was doing and I just wanted to try it out. And yeah, this is my journey from complete noob to actually knowing what I'm doing, guys. So if you're struggling in Mythic Plus and want to improve, trust me guys, I've been there. Here exactly how I went from filing low keys to timing high ones. I know 13 keys, 14 keys aren't that high, but for me they're extremely high. So let's go back to when I first started pushing Mythic Plus, and yeah, it was a mess. I thought dealing high DPS was all that mattered actually, and I actually ignored mechanics, barely used defensives, and had no idea how to properly time cooldowns. If a tank pulled big, I just prayed my healer could keep me alive. Guys, it's so cold in my studio, but you can make it a lot warmer if you use my affiliate links in Temu and Amazon, guys. It's gonna help me a lot. You're gonna support the channel and you're probably gonna make me feel a lot better working in my studio if I pay my bills, you know? Thank you so much, appreciate it. Actually, that was the truth. And yeah, spoiler alert, they actually couldn't. I also had no clue about proper routing. Sometimes I just follow the tank blindly, not realizing they were doing advanced skip, doing something that I had no idea of. Then I just completely ruined the skip by pulling mobs I wasn't supposed to. And yeah, so how I actually improved. At some point I realized I wasn't gonna improve just by spamming keys and hoping for the best, so I actually started warning from the best. Here's what changed everything for me, guys. The first thing I did was to understand the dungeon routes and enemy abilities that are casted. You know, the mobs, there are various of mobs that are casting different abilities that you had to probably stun or knock up or just interrupt. I started watching high rated players, looking at routes on radar IO and actually warning which pulls were planned and which were disasters waiting to happen actually. Also using defensives and positioning properly. At first I treated Astro Shift like a decoration on my action bar. I won't lie about it, that was the truth. But when I actually started using it at the right time, I stopped getting one-shotted, guys, and that's all that matters. Another thing is optimizing cooldowns for Mythic. You know, not just the DPSs, but as I said, the defensive as well. One big mistake I made was treating my cooldowns like I was in a raid, always using them on pull. But in Mythic Plus you have to think about upcoming packs. Using Storekeeper and the Elemental right before a huge pull instead of wasting them on small mobs made a massive difference, you know. Also timing my ascendance and everything. Last but not least, guys, interrupts. And yeah, interrupts are one of the most important things you want to do in a dungeon. I used to think interrupts weren't my problem. The tank will handle it. I thought nope, in high keys missing a kick means mobs had to full or one-shot someone. Once I started tracking interrupts and using things like capacitor totem properly, my group stopped wiping out avoidable mechanics, you know? You just need to use your interrupts on the right time. You don't have to be counting on the rest of the team because, you know, rest of the team is actually counting on you as well. So you need to be prioritizing your interrupts and kind of use them at the most efficient way. So guys, the last thing I want to share with you is how I hit 3k and the final thoughts on my journey. After grinding, learning from my mistakes and improving, guys, I want to thank every one of you. By the way, you are a part of this. I am probably streamed half of the progress on live and I was with you guys. I was listening to you, so I want to say big thank you. So I finally hit 3k Mythic Plus rating, and looking back, it wasn't just about the damage. I was kind of focusing on dealing as much damage as possible, but it was not that. It was about survivability more. utility and actually understanding the dungeons. That's the most important things. That's why I'm gonna be focusing on understanding the dungeons in the upcoming season. So if you are stuck in lower keys and wondering how to improve, trust me, I was there too. Focus on wording, mechanics, planning your cooldowns and playing smart instead of just blasting damage. That's how you climb actually. You need to be dealing damage, but you won't be prioritizing that. You need to be surviving so you can do damage. Understanding? And yeah, if this video helped you guys, or if you had your own noob to pro moments, let me know in the comments. And if you want more Mythic post content, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next dungeon.
1. Targeting.
Run out.
Three, two, one. Dodge.
Frontal.
Three, two, one. 3, 2, 1. Dodge.
Frontal.
Three, two, one. Dodge.
Frontal.
Three, two, one. Targeting.
Run out.